Yeah, I feel that. I don't think I ever really drank Red Bull.
I don't like having my heart race through my chest. But then my mentally, I'm still generally the same. But for some reason right now it's working. We're good to go. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you like socks?
Do I like socks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like socks. I like knee-high socks. Those are cute.
What about cozy socks?
Like the fuzzy ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those too, especially like when it's cold.
Excellent. All right. See that? That's the intro.
Okay.
Well, it's called the Cozy Socks Podcast.
Oh, okay, okay. I guess
I
that
know,
makes sense.
because it's just like I don't know. I like it. It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling name. You know.
I feel that.
It's like a I don't know. I wanted something that's like welcoming, but like chill at the same time. I wanted something called like my friends was like, "Oh my god, you should name your podcast like the Park Bench or something." And I was like, "Wow, that sounds really nice actually." But then I looked it up and some other person's yoinked it. I was like, well, fair enough.
Yoink.
Fucking yoinked it from right under my nose. God forbid I actually get a name that I like. Okay, wait. Oh shoot. The question is, am I even recording on the proper mic? Yes, I am. Excellent. All right. Imagine I record this all on like a webcam mic.
That'd be
Okay.
crappy audio. Oh, sorry. I
What?
don't know if I'm allowed to cuss.
What? I have it all. Listen, this is recording, so I can just edit anything later on. That's irrelevant.
Okay.
So, I guess the first question I'd like to ask you is, what does it mean to be a cosplayer to you? You know?
Means I can be whoever the hell I want to be. That's what it means.
So, in like a way of just like leaving base reality and shit like that.
I guess so. It makes it like it's nice when nobody actually knows who you really are and they just see your costume and they're like, "Wow, that's nice. You look a lot like the character."
Or is it just like leaving the stress of everyday life and just
Yeah.
venturing off and doing something different?
Yeah, that's always nice.
Sort of like one of those clean slate sort of deals.
Yeah, except for sometimes I cosplay murderous people, so
Well, that's another thing. So, when you go into a cosplay, do you role play it or do you just run along
no, I don't.
just
I
with
wouldn't
the
say I
cosplay?
role play it. I mean, maybe like for pictures and stuff I will, but like I don't walk around the convention acting like the character. But like for pictures, I would like do poses that the character would most likely do, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you act out like mannerisms?
I think for Deadpool I do, but I don't think I do it purposely. Like I think that I do because I've cosplayed Deadpool so much that like that was one of my first cosplays when I was a little more outgoing, I guess would be the word, and I would act a little more like the character.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do Deadpool, I get a little more in character than anything else. So sometimes I think I do. Again, not on purpose. Like I don't purposely try to do it. I just catch myself doing it sometimes. Like whoops.
So you really do just embody the character when you get into costume.
Just I think just Deadpool, not my other ones. Maybe Pyramid Head because I don't talk, but that would be because Pyramid Head doesn't talk.
Right.
So
Okay, so what? Okay, look, we're gonna go back and forth on this, right? So what is
Alright.
what is? I've seen your car. All right, the Deadpool mobile. Where did
I got a new
you?
car.
What? I know, but like your first car. I saw you
Mhm.
with the Deadpool stickers and all that stuff. Where did your love for Deadpool like come from?
Comics. I think I got a comic with him, and then I just collected a bunch of them. Like I literally haven't even read them. Like I only read the comics that I have doubles of, but all my other ones are in like good boxes and like in cases and stuff, and I don't open them. I don't want to bend the pages, so I don't even like I know a decent amount about Deadpool, but I don't know as much as I should because, like I said, I don't open my comics.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the video game came out, which I loved, and I
Oh, was that game
got it.
good?
I loved it. It was funny. That's why I liked it. It was a very funny game. Um, I literally had it for every console. I had it for PlayStation, I think 2 or 3. It came out for PlayStation 2, I think.
Was it?
Or it was either 2 or 3. So I got both. So if it was 2 and 3, I got 2 and 3, and then I also or if it was 3 and 4, then I got 3 and 4. And
Mm-hmm.
then I also got it for Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So yeah, I think it was two. I think it was 3 and 4 then for PlayStation. I had 4 copies of the game on every console.
So you're
I
just that much a
literally,
fanatic of the game.
well, I also had each system went and then upgraded, but I didn't get rid of the old ones, And like
Oh.
I literally like have a bunch of cosplay, not cosplay, Deadpool stuff. Like I collect it. So I have
Mm-hmm.
like mint condition toys. Like I have a $65 toy that has never been opened.
So, let me ask you a question. So is Deadpool dead in the comics? Because I remember I heard something where Deadpool died from like two different universes colliding.
Yeah, that was technically yes, but if you think about it, he still would have been able to come back
What?
according to his powers. But yeah, apparently I don't know the whole thing.
According to
I
the
don't know the whole
data.
thing. I don't know the whole thing because, like I said, I don't read the comics. I just keep them. Yeah, think two things collided and everybody died. Like the whole
Yeah.
everything died. So he was considered dead also.
So a collector of Deadpool. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, so another thing, Pyramid Head, another one, another like cosplay character that you like to do. Where do you like the Silent Hill films, or do you just like him?
I like the Silent Hill films. I like the first one a lot better than the second one. The second one's a little different, but I don't dislike it. I like it still. But I mainly only cosplayed him because I really needed. Well, I like Pyramid Head a lot, so don't get me wrong here. But
Yeah.
I
Well,
really
I know
want to
your
do a
gamer
stilt
tag Pyramid Head
cosplay.
GF.
Yeah, I know my gamer tag is Pyramid Head's girlfriend. Um, um, but I mainly only did him because I wanted to do a cosplay on stilts, and there's not a lot of female characters on stilts, so I made him into a female.
Now, I don't know much about Silent Hill. I saw the first one, and I think I saw the third one. The third one's the one with the blonde haired little girl, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I did
No,
see
that's the
those.
second one.
Wait, what? That's the second
The
one?
second one. Yeah, I don't think
I
I've
was
ever
told
watched the
that's a
third one.
third.
The second one's with the daughter.
Yes. So that is the second one.
Yeah.
I was told that was the third one.
I don't think I've ever seen the third one. I didn't even know there was 3. I thought there was 2 because I just
Okay.
rewatched them the other day. That's the only reason I
Well,
remember.
then I need to go talk to someone right after this and tell him that. Because he was telling me that that was the third one because we watched it all together on Discord. Oh man, excuse me.
I
Um,
could have swore it was the second one. Like I watched them recently. I watched the first one and then I watched the second one like maybe a month ago, and it's literally like the mom's like, "Oh, here, save our daughter in it." I've never seen. I didn't know there was a third one, so this is the only way I know like that it has to be the second one.
well, I mean, I don't doubt you're wrong. It's just
But
he has ideals and that's what I was meant to ask you. Okay, so you know about this stuff. So did you play the games?
I actually never played the games, but I've seen a little bit of gameplay, like the pyramid head humping the legs and stuff.
What the hell?
You've never seen that scene?
In the games?
Yeah.
I've never played one of the games.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
I wasn't planning on it, so if you didn't tell me, I would have never known. Mm, okay, so you said you did Pyramid Head on stilts. Now, you uniquely use stilts for your cosplay. I've literally never seen someone do that before. Did you learn to use stilts for cosplay, or did you learn it before that?
I learned it for cosplay, and then I ended up using it at Busch Gardens for like a job thing. Like I learned kangaroo stilts, the ones that do like jumping and running and stuff. I learned those first, and
Mm-hmm.
then I went to Busch Gardens, and they let me do drywall stilts because that's all they had. That's all they were allowed to use. And I remember I'd never worn them, and I'd never been there before, so like they were like trying to baby me and like hold my hands. I was like, "No, I don't need you to hold my hands." I stood up and just started walking around. They're so much easier. The drywall ones, they're like
Mm-hmm.
flat foot, and then the jumping ones, I have to constantly move. Like you can't stand still. It's like being on your toes all day. It's
Oh,
miserable.
it's like being at your tiptoes, like it's just constantly
Yep.
springing you up and down. Were you one of
Yes.
those people that like were like in the frog suit stilts?
That's what they are. They're like that bent in the back, and you can jump and stuff. You're supposed to be able to do backflips, but I can't even do a backflip on my feet on the ground, let alone on stilts.
Because
So
I've seen like the people that work there. There was a guy in a frog suit and he was just doing flips with it like it was nobody's business. I'm like, yo, what's good with you? Like, what are they paying you to do this shit?
how
Like,
long
I
ago
couldn't
was
do that.
that? Because they took those away. I
Oh man,
remember.
that was a while ago.
Yeah,
That was like high school days that I went back there.
yeah. I heard that
Man,
it was the werewolves. Like they had them on the werewolves, and something happened,
they're
and so they just took them
werewolves.
away completely.
Oh,
Yeah,
for like
for
the Halloween
Halloween.
horrors.
Yeah. So they took
Oh.
away the jumping stilts.
Mm.
Maybe it
Okay.
was just for the Halloween thing. I don't know though.
I've never been to the Halloween thing. I remember when they just added Jungala. Is that the new portion of Busch Garden? That's not new, but Jesus, back then it was new. Yeah, there was like frog people on stilts and whatnot, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty chill. I like that. But you said okay, so you learned stilts for cosplay, and then so what have you used that on? Because I remember you did Pyramid Head, and I saw that you did the Alien Mother, right?
Yeah, but that was. Let's not talk about that.
What? What's wrong?
That was bad.
Was
That
it?
was bad. I didn't like it. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't waste my money on that.
I'm glad you brought that up. So, what is the most money you spent on a cosplay?
Oh God.
What?
Trying to think which one's my most expensive. If you want to go over time, probably Deadpool because I've upgraded stuff with Deadpool a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But none of it was like really expensive. It's just all added up.
Right.
Um,
You can add
I
in
guess
how much it costed for you to like go to a con if you want to add that in.
I'm trying to think. Darth Talon was kind of expensive too. Uh, because I got to buy body paint all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got my Leiku. I had an old Leiku and I bought a new one. And each Leiku is like 140 bucks. So
What's a Leiku?
the tentacle things coming off their heads. I don't know how else to describe it.
Oh, yeah, tentacle things off their heads. I remember you wore that to
Yeah.
work, right?
Yeah, I did. I think once.
Yeah, for the first Halloween.
Yeah, the first Halloween I think, and then the second one I did. No, it was a villain day. I did villain day.
Oh,
Uh,
right. That's what it was. That's what it was.
and then Halloween I did
Jesus, you
Snow
went
White
all
and
out for
Zombie.
Villain Day.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
I needed an excuse to dress up.
Honestly, to take away from the regular everyday of our of our
Yeah.
freaking weird job. Oh my god. Okay. So, what's it like to tackle huge projects like your Pyramid Head? Like, is it like a day by day structure, or did you just like do it on a whim? Like, first, I don't know. For me, whenever I get an idea for a big project, I literally just snap to it immediately, like the same second that I get the idea, and I'll just start going at it. Do you do that, or do you just like day by day plan it out and then start?
I think I kind of did day by day because one, I had to like go out and get the pieces to like make it, like the cardboard and stuff like that. And then I'm still working on it. I mean, it's done, but I'm trying to add a smoke machine to it.
Oh, to the
Um,
helmet?
yeah.
Ooh,
But everywhere I put the smoke machine, it just comes back in my face and chokes me. So,
right.
um, then I'm trying to think. I guess that took me at least 2 weeks, I think, because I had to put like spackle down to make it look normal and stuff and add other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that had to be day by day because I had to let stuff dry before I could even continue.
Oh, by the way, Jessica Negri did a recent Pyramid Head cosplay.
Did she?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I feel like every time I do a cosplay and I'm like so proud of it, Jessica Negri does it and I'm like, dang it.
Hey, listen, you did it before. You're a
Yeah, but she's
trendsetter.
so beautiful.
Okay, so
She's so beautiful.
I can't disagree with you on that.
Yeah,
What
she's
a
got some
wonderful
nice
person.
teeth.
Now, you're a huge fan of Deadpool. You're a huge fan of Pyramid Head. Which one do you like more?
Currently, probably Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head and Ghostface right now are my obsessions.
Ghostface. Of course, Obsession, Dead by
Ghostface.
Daylight, Pun. See what you did there. See what you did there.
Yeah.
Why Ghostface?
I think I just have a mask kink, to be honest.
Oh God.
You asked.
I don't know. I just see Ghostface as like this vanilla, just I don't know. I see him like Michael Myers on. Well, I. Okay,
A
look,
lot
they're
of
not the
girls like Michael
same.
Myers.
They're not the same. Why?
I think it's how big he is.
Oh dear God. I don't know. I just see them and I'm like, if they came at me, you just pull out a freaking blammer and let them have it, and that's it. End of the movie. I don't know.
End of the movie.
I'm like, that's it. They're just regular dudes. They just got masks on.
Just a couple of guys being dudes, a couple of dudes being guys.
Although, admittedly, Scream is a lot faster because he's not just this big lumbering machine. I've never seen a Michael Myers film. Are they good?
I've never seen a Michael Myers film either, so I don't know.
Hmm.
He's not something I'm into too much.
He's just. Do you play the killer in Dead by Daylight, by the way?
Yeah, sometimes I do Ghostface.
You're. You're one of those, huh?
I do Ghostface and Pyramid Head, and there's somebody else I play, but I forget who it was.
Well, thank God you
'Cause
played Pyramid Head.
Yes. Who was my first killer? It wasn't Pyramid Head.
I like the Huntress first.
I do like the Huntress, but I've never played her, but
What?
people can get good aim with her. It's like, woo,
Oh,
woo.
yeah, no, it's great. Like, when people try to hide and loot me, I'm just like, stop it. You just hit them with an axe real quick, and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's easy to dodge, though, let's be honest. I'm almost rank 1 Survivor, so I'm like over here. Like,
Disgusting?
disgusting.
I freaking...
We haven't played in a while. We should play together soon.
Yeah, we can do that. I was playing with my group, and I freaking... one of our friends, Derek, one of the guys that you met, he was running away, and I flick shot him like Widow, and I was he's like, how the fuck did you hit me? I felt so disgusting for doing that, because I'm like, why would anyone ever have the mechanical skill for flick shotting with the Death Slinger? Like, that's so disgusting, but I just did it, and I was like, oh man. We're supposed to be just casually playing, and here I am flick shotting by accident.
You said psych.
Okay, so, who or what was your first cosplay?
Oh, Holly Bell from Bleach.
Holly Bell.
Or Hari Bell, however you say that. She was the third Aronkar.
Huh?
The blonde one with the huge titties.
Nope, you're out of... Nope. How do you spell that? Hari Bell.
I'd put third Aronkar, Bleach, because I don't think I spell it right or say it right. So.
Okay,
Not
I'm
the
fucking
blonde
up this
one.
name.
The blonde
Oh,
one, not
okay,
the
this chick.
not the green-haired one, the blonde one. The green one's Nell.
Right, okay, yeah, I see her. Her tits are just falling out of the bottom of her jacket.
Yeah.
What is this?
And that was my first cosplay. I think I was 15. I was 15.
What's good with you? You just... Okay. Well, I see a form of her costume where she's not hanging out the bottom of her jacket. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I did. The one where
Okay, thank God. I was like, I have questions. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so that eliminates my next question. Although, I haven't seen the whole costume. Was that like a big cosplay? Like over the top? Or was it just simple? Because I haven't seen the whole
cheap.
thing. That was
That
just
was
something you could do
simple
quick.
and cheap, yeah. I think I bought it on eBay, honestly. But...
Okay, she has...
Oh, actually, no,
What?
I actually had Yukiora before I had that one. But I never wore Yukiora to a convention. I wore it for Halloween.
So the Maribel, I don't know her name. That was the first one you actually wore to a con?
Yes. And then Deadpool was next.
Okay, so now let me ask you this. What is it like being in full cosplay at a con? Because I've never done that before.
I guess it depends on which cosplay. Like, some stuff is nice and you can just walk around the con, and some people take pictures and you could still get to where you're trying to go. But other times, like, especially my, like, really, like, I guess my Twilight isn't that sexual, but the more skin that you show, more people want pictures.
The more revealing cosplay.
Yeah, and more people want pictures, and, like, then people stop you for, like, when I did a Inosuke, you know, from Demon Slayer.
Inosuke. Oh, yeah, the boarhead guy.
Yes,
Okay.
I had, like, somebody stop me and do a video that he was doing for YouTube with that one.
Right,
So
because
those
I
are
remember he was a
epic.
really popular character at the time.
Yeah, and I had smoke coming out of my nose.
Oh, you had the full smoke?
Yeah, I had smoke coming out of the nose. And I'm actually, my mom thinks I'm the weirdest person ever, but I'm getting, like, this male chest. That way I can actually be, like, as close to the character that goes over top of, like, your body.
Right.
Because I want to do the cosplay, but I don't want to be wearing, like, a shirt, you know?
Right, you
Like,
just want to be fully enveloped in it?
And if they had, like, a one that had female muscles, because, I mean, I'm not I'm not fat, but like I don't have like a six pack.
That's too much
So
work. Hey, listen, I like Krispy
yeah.
Kreme too much for that one.
So if they had a female one of those, I would buy the female six pack, but they only had the male, so I was like, whatever, I'll just be a dude for the day. No one will know. I'll have a mask on, you
You're in
know?
cosplay anyways. It's
Yeah.
relevant. Okay,
My mom's like, you're weird.
why, why is that weird? It's cosplay.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. So the more you said, the more skin you show, people generally stop you for more.
Pictures, yeah.
Right,
More,
right.
more
So
often than not.
that's a good way to segment into. Do people just randomly come up and just like touch you if you're wearing like a cosplay like that?
Uh, I know it happens, but I haven't ever had it happen to me. I've never had somebody come up and like just touch me. Sometimes they like will ask to take pictures with me and they'll have their hand a little low, but honestly, as long as you're not grabbing, I don't really care. So,
Right. Okay. Well, I see you as more of an extrovert, so I understand that.
you
Would
are
you say you're an
mistaken.
extrovert or introvert?
I'm an introvert who knows how to act like an
I
extrovert
don't
when I'm
believe you.
out.
I don't fucking believe you.
I I have
I've seen
I
you do
have been
too
hiding in
much.
my house. I hide in my house as long as I can. I never leave my house. But when it comes to conventions, I can be an extrovert very easily.
I don't know.
I can
At
switch it
work, I
up.
saw you doing the most. I don't know.
Okay, so that's because I'm out in front of people. But then if I could be home instead of going out, I would much rather be
Just
home.
objectively be home. You'll do that instead.
Yes.
I
Like I'm one
feel
of
it.
those people who are like, you want to go to a party? And I'm like, yeah, totally. Then the day before, I'm actually not
I'm
feeling
actually
good.
kind of sick, dude. I don't know about that one.
Do
Okay,
you want
so
a
what?
time somebody thought I was a dude? That was fun.
What? In what? Like in cosplay?
Yeah.
What cosplay
Actually, that
was it?
happened to me twice. That happened to me twice.
What
One
cosplay
is
was it?
Pennywise and one is Deku from My Hero Academia. The Deku one was quick. So the Deku one, I was running, trying to catch up to my friends, and this guy goes, "Oh God, finally, a guy cosplaying as Deku." But I did makeup to make me look like a dude. Like I like contoured my face to look more
Right.
like a dude, and I like wore a sports bra that pulled my chest down and everything.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I smiled, and he said, "You are not a dude." And I laughed and kept going.
So you
But
fucking
I wasn't
bamboozled them.
offended. But
Well, that's good. Your makeup worked then.
I know I was trying to look like a dude, so I wasn't offended. But and then the Pennywise one, you've seen a picture of it, right? The Pennywise.
Yes. I think
So I
I
really,
scrolled through Instagram like the day I was writing down questions actually.
I really do look like a dude in that cosplay, like a lot. Like you
Well, I mean,
can't see
that's
my
a full
face.
getup, right?
Yeah. So I actually sold that cosplay. But anyway,
You sold it?
yeah, I sold it like
Ooh.
yesterday. But
Oh. Wow.
so I was wearing it and I had my Georgie with me and we were like holding hands and stuff. Um,
Oh,
and
I
these
did see
people took
that.
a yep,
Mhm.
these people took a picture of me and my friends were looking at a booth, so I walked over to the booth and I stood next to them, more like tip tapped because like I said I couldn't stop moving. I was on the stilts.
Oh, right, right, right.
Um, and the dude in the booth over said, "Hey man, I really like your costume. You did really great." And his friend was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And they both like stared at me. And one guy goes, "That's not a dude. That's not a dude."
This high pitched voice
And
comes out.
yeah, and this other time, this girl flirted with me when I worked at a party in that costume.
Right.
I worked at a party, and had a line to get inside the bar, and I was at the end of the line messing with people because like people were getting scared and stuff. And this girl who already sounded drunk, she had to have been drunk, was like trying to get my attention. So I walked over, and she's like grabbing my leg and like saying things to me, and then she goes, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Alicia." And she was like, "Oh." Like you could tell she was like, "Oh, I'm not a dude."
So, needless to say, your cosplay works effectively.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing if not to say that you did good work.
I know. Well, that costume, there's no way you could tell. There's
Right.
no
I'm
possible
looking at it
way.
now. It just, yeah. Now that you mention it, I
Insert
can't.
picture here.
If I didn't know that you were a girl, yeah, no, I'd be thrown off too.
Yeah, it's not a surprise. I'm not offended, so.
I see you're Georgie. Oh, you're there with the T-Rex.
Uh,
Oh, here's the running. Okay, I see you running in it. Oh God. Oh, you had the red balloons too.
yeah, I thought I was gonna get better balloons, but that's all I could find, so.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's just red balloons.
Red
Like, irrelevant
balloon.
if they're the rubber kind or not. I mean, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
They
Um.
all float down here.
Oh my god. I want that guy in Dead by Daylight. Honestly,
Me too.
I'm so into
They're
that.
working on Chucky, I heard. They're trying to put Chucky in. Like
He's
they
too
have the rights to
short.
him. I know, that's the issue. They have the rights to him, but they can't like get it to actually work right now.
Unless they made like the big Chucky or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Okay, so what is your best? Wait. Okay, I should ask that question first. Okay, so where's the farthest you traveled for a con?
Miami. So 4 hours.
Miami. Wait, which con was that?
SuperCon, and I don't suggest it. That's probably the worst one.
Are you SuperCon? I don't think I've ever heard of that. So what
That
was
was the
that
one that me
like?
and my friend almost got kicked out of, so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we almost got kicked out because, like, okay, so we were both dressed as Deadpool, and we had, like, an army of Deadpools following us, and we were
No
running
Deadpools.
around.
No
Yeah,
Deadpools.
here's this will make you think I'm an extrovert also. I was literally the leader. Wherever I said, we all went. Whatever I did, we all did.
Wow,
So,
that's. I
this
wonder
is,
why I think you're an extrovert.
well, this is actually how I almost got kicked out. My friend didn't. So,
Okay.
we were running around, whatever. There was Deadpools banging each other with chickens and jacking off with chickens and stuff and like
Yeah.
humping each other. And then
So a Deadpool group.
yes, so the only thing I said that was inappropriate was I held the gun to my crotch and said, "My gun is my penis," during a picture.
Yeah.
And it was a group picture, so we were all a bunch of Deadpools. And then we were all dancing or whatever, and this guy like pulled me off to the side as soon as the dance was over, and I didn't know it, but the rest of the Deadpools were all getting yelled at as well. But me specifically got pulled off to the side, and this guy was talking to me and like telling me that I'm inappropriate and da 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 da. And I I interrupted him at first, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, continue. And then at the end, he let me talk, and I was like, I'm sorry, like I literally haven't done anything. Like I literally said one thing, but I mean I don't do it in front of kids because he was saying this is a kids convention. I don't think conventions are for kids, but I don't know if you've seen some of the
Yeah.
artwork. It's definitely not for kids.
Yeah. Cosplay cons are
But
not like for kids. That's like for teenagers and up. Cause that. I
yeah,
mean, the shit that we see in anime is just like, yo, yo,
yeah.
this is not it for kids.
But he ended up just telling me he's gonna give me another chance and I can stay and whatever. Like,
Another
how was
chance.
I? How was I the one that's getting kicked out when people are jacking off with chickens? I said one thing inappropriate, like that I can remember. Like if I can remember something else inappropriate I did, I would admit it and be like, oh, I kind of deserved it. But I remember at the time being like, what the heck did I do? Just because everybody's following me?
That's probably,
Like,
yeah. I was about to say that's probably why. Because like I need to make
so
an example.
we
You.
literally stopped and we talked. Me and my friend talked about it. We were like, that was kind of like a killjoy. Like, what the heck? So we actually left. We said we don't even want to be here anyway. Like we didn't get kicked out. We just left at that point. We were like, this isn't even.
Not even worth it.
Yeah, and we never went back to that convention. So
I. I. Wait. Wait. I lost my train of thought. God damn it. God damn it.
happens to the best of us.
Man, I was segmenting into a thing and now I lost it. God, fuck it. Okay, so that's the farthest you traveled for a con is all the way to Miami.
Mhm.
Just for you to leave.
I know. Yeah.
Were you staying multiple
It was
days
the
or was it
last
just the one
day.
day? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so it was the last day.
Yeah, it was Sunday. So we were like, whatever.
Oh,
We'll just.
it's Sunday.
I know.
I mean, I honestly, if I'm staying at a con for multiple days and it's Sunday, I might go through there just to go to the shopping district and just see what they got for sale, and then I leave. Honestly, because Sunday is really when like the kids actually come to the cons with their parents and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't it.
I don't think children should be at conventions. Or if they are, you can't complain about stuff going on.
Yeah, but I mean, like at the same time, it's like the parents don't know what's going on with the cosplay and the characters and all that shit.
Mhm.
So it's just a big conflict. between the
Yeah.
two. I love when the cons are at a hotel and you just have all these regular people here just actually coming to like visit their family or whatever, and they just walk down the hallway and they're like, "What's going on? Why are all these people in costumes and whatnot?"
Yeah, like Hallmat. Hallmat is in a hotel. I love that convention.
Yes.
It got canceled this year, and it's not even on till December. It's already canceled. So
No, yeah.
sad.
I mean, look at what's happening with COVID and everything. I mean, we're not getting back to normal for a good minute. We are not getting back to normal. Just people don't know what the fuck is happening, and just I can't say I blame them. Apparently, when MetroCon got canceled, people were still out there having like their own mini con in front of the building.
I didn't know that. You know, Tampa Bay Comic Con canceled, and we all had our tickets already, like ahead of time, and they
Right.
said, "Oh, we're not gonna give you a refund, but it'll count for next year."
Is that a
Like what?
joke?
I know everybody was mad. Like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be in Florida next year.
Right.
Like, what do you
That's a
mean?
joke, right?
I actually contacted them, and they ended up giving me my money back. But like everybody was mad at first because they said that, and they took that back and they gave people their money back. But
Why would you even consider taking their money?
I don't know.
What jackass thought that was a good idea? It's just, oh yeah, let's just take their money. Maybe they won't know, or like everyone's gonna want their fucking money back. Like you paid like $100 for a 3-day pass or whatever, maybe more.
Actually, I think actually Tampa Bay Comic Con is rather cheap,
Tampa
but
Bay Comic Con's cheap.
it's cheaper than all the other ones. I think for 3 days I paid $60.
What?
Yep.
I would think that's
But
what they charge the
after
most.
tax and stuff, it was 70. But
I would think they charge the most there because they know a lot of people are coming.
no, Orlando MegaCon. That's one of the more expensive ones.
Orlando MegaCon. Have I been to MegaCon? My brain. I think I've been to.
That
Oh wait,
that one's like 100 for all 3 days,
I
or
have
110.
my wall pass is right here. Wait, where is it? That's MetroCon. That's MetroCon. You know, I haven't been to MetroCon ever. I feel like I keep telling this story and I don't know who I told it to. I haven't been back to MetroCon since I went to Los Angeles for Anime Expo. Wow, what a difference that is. It. Listen, you need to go to Anime Expo at least once. I'm telling you, it's a
I want to go
completely
to Dragon
different
Con.
experience. What is
I want to go to.
Dragon Con?
It's the one in Georgia. It's like one of the biggest conventions.
Let's look up Dragon Con. Ooh. But the only problem is that with Anime Expo is that it is. What is that? I'm on the Dragon Con website. Dragon Con goes virtual. So they're doing an online con. How is that even supposed to work?
I don't know.
325 days? What the fuck? Okay, so that's where we are now, where cosplay cons are going online. Alright. They're perpetuating that we're in this event for the next 325 days. Alright, cool. But let's Anime Expo. The only problem is that it's in Los Angeles, so there's 2 million people. But the good thing about it is that after you leave the con, you can go to like Little Tokyo or Little Koreatown and whatnot and just get actual authentic meals. Like they had meat buns and all that stuff just there, ready and made, and they could. What
I
is it?
ain't got the money
Oh
to
no, I
go over
know.
there.
No, I know. I just got lucky. I saved up a lot of money and I was able to go. And even then, I was still broke. I was not prepared. I ate very cheaply. Yeah, you need to go with at least like $3,000, honestly.
Yeah, well, my boyfriend's not working currently, so
Yeah, neither
that's
am I, Bucko.
possibility.
So we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we could, there's still Corona and shit, and that ruins everything. By the way.
It does.
Okay. So where am I at now? Okay, so we talked about your worst con experience, Super Con, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So which was your best con experience?
It's definitely Hallmat because
It's still Hallmat. Man, that place left a sour taste in my mouth one year. because I
You
went
guys
there.
never take them home at?
It was boring.
There's like an after party well, we didn't like the after party, but like they have, I don't know, they have funny shows, and
Oh,
I don't
they
know, I liked it a
changed
lot.
venues now, actually.
Home is in a hotel.
Yeah, but they changed the hotel a couple years back. I forgot.
Yeah.
I went to the one that was at like a small hotel, so there wasn't a lot going on, and uh, it was like all the booths and whatnot were set up in like this throw up tent and whatnot. But I don't. Did you go to that one?
No, I've only been to this one 3 years in a row. Well,
Okay,
it would have been
so
3 years, 2 years now.
yeah, I went there like well shit. I think it was like 2015 that I went to Hamat. So yeah, this would have been yeah, they probably changed venues after that, which is what you've been going to. Okay, so maybe I need to go to Hamat at some point because you know what? People on Instagram always talk about Hamat, and I'm like, are like, are we talking about the same con here, guys? Because that one didn't hit for me. What is your most memorable moment from a cosplay con?
Um, I don't know actually. It's hard to think of like one.
It all just blurs together at some point.
Yeah. I guess it would be the friends I made because I have a couple people that I met at conventions and I still keep in contact with them. I possibly that. Um, One time I chased a Jack Sparrow as Pennywise. You saw that, I think.
You did
I don't know
what?
if you saw that video. I chased a Jack Sparrow. Like he asked me to chase him as he video recorded, and he
No, I
ran,
didn't
and I
see
chased
that.
after him.
Is it on your Instagram?
Actually, I don't think it's on my Instagram, but it's on his Facebook. I can tag you in it if you want.
Okay, yeah. Because no, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, yeah, he was a really good Jack Sparrow.
Oh man, you're reminding me of this other guy. When I was at Anime Expo, he was Jack Sparrow too. It was. I love the Jack Sparrow cosplays. They're always so on point from every one that I've seen. I haven't
I
seen one
know.
that's failed me.
And it's really unfortunate because I find Jack Sparrow really attractive, and I'm like, these people are not Jack Sparrow. We do not think they're attractive.
My God, dude, they're not bringing him back for the next movie.
Yeah, he can't.
That is so obnoxious.
There's just too much going on. I don't think he's willing to do it. I think he didn't want to.
What? Come on, bring my boy back, dude. Those movies are not going to be the same. He is 90% of the reason that I even watch those movies.
I know. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna watch the new one without him.
Cause I'm like, what is it going to be about? Like, it's Captain Jack. There's nothing else. Like, did you like the fourth movie?
I
The one with
actually never
Blackbeard.
finished it. I watched the first 10 minutes and never finished it.
That's heresy.
I fell asleep and then I haven't had the time. I'd rather play video games. I don't watch movies very often. It's very far in between that I actually watch a movie.
I can't. Who are you? Okay, look,
Hello,
it's
I'm
rare that I
Alicia.
watch a movie too, but it's very rare that I watch a movie. Okay, or like go to the movies, but I'll watch it if it's like a series that I really enjoy. Which, you know, for the first 3 movies, I never saw Pirates of the Caribbean, or 4 movies actually. I think the fourth one was the first one that I saw.
That's weird.
Cause I don't know, it was just like a those movies like 3 hours or some shit, and I really like watching long movies. So if I wanted to go to the movies, I want to watch something that's a bang for my buck. And my friends were like, "Oh, I don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean's decent." I'm like, "All right, let's go watch that shit." So we just went and watched that. And I never remembered it until years later. Then I worked at the movie theaters, and I binge watched all of them. And those movies are great, and I binge watch them at least like once every 2 months. I like Pirates of the Caribbean. Is what I'm trying to get across.
Yes, it's a good series.
Now, would you ever host a panel? Or did you ever
Nope.
host a panel?
I would not, and I have not.
Would you be a guest on a panel?
Yeah, that's fine. But I don't want to be the host. I don't want that kind of,
That kind of
uh,
pressure?
yeah.
What panel would you think you would work on?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that one.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a Dead by Daylight panel.
Oh my God, you in the fucking game. First it's Killer's Mask, now Oh my god. Have you ever RP'd?
Yes, a lot when I was younger. Like on the websites though, like websites that you would role play on.
Websites that you roleplay on? I'm not familiar with these.
You've never heard of free webs?
What is that?
Like a website that like you can make like chat rooms and stuff. You remember the Warrior Cat books?
No.
Oh, well, there was like Warrior Cat books and like there was like roleplay rooms where you pretend to be a cat and stuff. Yeah, good times.
Excuse me?
I wish life was that easy.
I listen, I was very out of tune with the internet for a long time. Warrior Cat? What is this? Is it okay? I'm gonna send the picture now. Is it this?
Yeah, that's one of the books.
My god.
That's not the first book, but that's one of the books.
WarriorCats.com. Wait.
But there used to be free webs. Free webs isn't a thing anymore. So.
This is. Wait. Okay. So explain to me the premise of this. You pick a cat and then you like.
You make a cat. You make your own cat,
Right.
and then you could be like a warrior or a medicine cat or something like that, and then. Yeah, and then you just roleplay.
So it's like cat D&D?
Yeah, I guess so. And I've been playing D&D too, so that makes me remember that I do roleplay because I play D&D.
Oh my god. I've never played D&D. What is that like?
It's great. I actually play with people that you know.
Yeah, you told me about that. The group.
Yeah, it's great. My character's a bard who tries to have sex with everything, so.
What is But you're an introvert.
Well, my bard's not. My bard's not.
But you pick that as your character? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I can't have sex with everyone in real life, so I might as well just do it in the game.
Oh my god. So what, would you like to be an extrovert?
No, I'm good. I like to stay at home.
You're one contradictory person, you know that?
Yes. Unless it's
Hmm.
for a convention or D&D, I'm staying at home and I go in. Don't invite me, because I'm not gonna go.
Do you go out for your D&D sessions or you do it online?
We do meet up, but that's like every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I heard those campaigns can take like a year long. Or longer.
Yeah, and because of COVID, it's been a while since we played, so.
Right.
Well, we did just have like a mini game like 2 weeks ago, like of different characters, not our main characters or whatever.
A mini game?
Because not everybody could go, so the DM made like a small game for us to do.
The Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Is that game like you literally just make stuff up as you go along?
Well, the DM always has a plan of what is supposed to kind of happen, and then like we just react differently. Like he made a demon or whatever for us to fight, but it wasn't supposed to be a fight scene. It was supposed to be a roleplay scene, but we ended up attacking it and pinning it to the wall with a door while our barbarian yells the word pants at it constantly. So
yeah, you can't just make shit up as you go along.
Yeah.
Oh dear god.
And my character's trying to flirt with it, and then
you're trying to flirt with the demon.
Yeah, and then the other one of our other characters, he took the demons hostage and is now holding the demons hostage. So yeah, that's where we're at, and we had to stop there.
So you basically just you make the most work possible for the DM, is what you're saying.
Yes. I feel so bad for Eli.
So you need to be creative for that game.
Yeah, definitely.
I can see why people get into that then, because I don't know, I never played D&D like I said, so because creativity is a huge part. That's why people spend so fucking long on it. Because I'm like, how do people spend so much time on a game? But if it's just an infinite number of possibilities, then yeah, that makes sense. And then you have to roll for things to happen too, right?
Yeah, like one time I was holding a chicken, and the chicken doesn't like goblins, and there was goblins. So each round, Eli had to roll for the chicken to get out of my arms, and I had to roll to be able to hold on to the chicken. And I think he rolled like 6 times to get the chicken out of my arms, and I rolled higher each time, so I was just holding on to an angry chicken.
So you have to battle roll? in a sense.
So yeah, when you're in battles, you have to like roll for damage, and you have to roll to see if you hit or whatever.
Right, but he's rolling to get out, and then you're rolling to keep. What?
To keep the chicken. So the chicken gets a roll
Oh, the
because the
chicken gets
chicken's
a
a
roll.
character. Yep. And then
Oh,
I get
okay.
a roll as well.
Okay. Now, if you roll a 1, you get hurt by your own action, right? Or it
You
negatively
don't.
impacts
It
you in some
depends.
way?
It depends on the DM. Every DM's different. Eli's going a little easy on us because most of us are new. So
Mm-hmm. But is that usually how it works?
it just depends on the DM. Every DM has different. Like they can do that if they want, but not every DM does that. So it could think something could just not work, just because you rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
I roll 1s all the time.
Alicia,
Yeah.
I just realized something.
What?
You said you just have a thing for masks.
Yeah.
My brain just clicked to me. You have a predator tattoo on your leg. Another
Wow.
mask.
You just got that?
Another mask.
Yeah. I have a bunch of predator pops as well.
Pop figures?
Yep. Well, actually, I have 2 predators and 3 aliens, but they don't make a lot of predators.
So you're a big fan of that series?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm actually been streaming Alien Isolation lately. I haven't beat it yet, but
I caught a couple of those streams. I did wake up. Listen, my sleep schedule has been, man, man, it's been bad. I wake up and I'm like, oh, look, at least she's playing Isolation. And then you're like, all right, I'm in stream. I'm like, oh, well, shit. But I saw one movie where the Predator and Alien had a baby. Is that what happened? Like, it
I've
got pregnant
never.
by an alien?
Oh, so you mean a chest burster?
Yes. Like, it was half a
Yes.
Predator because it got put
Yes.
inside the
So
Predator.
yeah, yeah. Whatever it gets put in, it takes in the characteristics of
That's
what
not,
it.
that's not okay.
That's what my xenomorph was. My queen xenomorph was a
Alien.
neomorph. I think the neomorph is is either the one that's the white one or it's the predator one. Let me see. Morph versus. No, neomorph is the white one.
Wait, there's a white alien?
Yeah, from Prometheus.
That is the Alien movie. Okay. Man. I was trying to tell my friends, I'm like, yo, Prometheus is on whatever streaming platform it was. I forgot. I was like, isn't that the Alien movie? They're like, no, it's about like earthquakes or some shit. I'm like, what? I could have swore it was about aliens. Dude, anytime I need to fact check something, I'm just gonna ask you because these fuckers keep leading me in the wrong direction. I'm sick of it. Wait.
I'm trying to look up exactly what.
There you go. But, okay, while you're doing that, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Deadpool, Predator, Pyramid Head, who is best boy?
Pyramid Head, best boy. He's best boy, cause he's got the muscles.
Because everyone that likes Pyramid Head talks about those talks about those muscles. You know, you people have problems. I want to know what he looks like underneath the mask. Do they ever show that?
Not that I've seen, but I've seen like fan art of it.
Fan art? Okay, so let me get this one out. I think the last real question I have for you is, are you only going to do cosplay for fun, or would you want to transfer that into like a business, like a full-time job?
I wish I could, but I don't think I'm that good.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would you want to?
Yeah, I would love to. My TikTok is trying.
Right. I see. I remember you showed me your TikTok, and I was like, yo, shit's popping. Wait, isn't TikTok like banned in the U.S. now?
No.
I thought Trump signed that executive order or whatever to ban TikTok.
Nope. American company bought it, so.
Oh. Oh boy, we're still here. Listen, I love watching TikTok compilations. All those videos you see on YouTube with just like the different names. Do you see those like TikToks that have a smell of vines? Or that smell like vines? TikToks I watch at 3 a.m. because I can't sleep.
Yeah, I like to watch. I'm sorry, I'm still looking this up. I don't even know. I used to know what it was called, but now it's bothering me.
Looks like you just got to go back and watch the movies.
I guess it's called Predalien. But I feel like
Predalien.
yeah, I feel like that was not what it was called. But that's all right. That's all I could find is Predalien.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, I don't really remember it being called this, but
It's not a neomorph. That sounds more accurate. I would
Neomorph
think, anyways.
is the white ones. I have actual
The white ones.
I have that as a pop figure. Neomorph.
Oh, I
And then I
think I
have a
watched the
xenomorph,
movie.
and then I have the queen. And then I have one predator that's invisible and one that's not, and then I have like 8 Deadpool ones.
Are you a pop figure collector?
Nah, I wish I could get more, but I don't really get anywhere to put them, so I just get the ones that I really, 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 really want.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like a bunch of them. Like if I could have more, I would. Like I have one from Jurassic Park is for Blue, the raptor, but yeah.
Oh, Blue. The one good dinosaur that we like. The raptor dinosaur.
Yeah.
Blue's a good boy.
She's a girl.
What? Great. What a great way to segment this. All right. Well, didn't know that. That's good to know. Alicia,
Mhm.
thank you for being my first interviewer on the podcast.
You're so
Interviewee.
welcome. You're so welcome.
Jesus. Where can the people find you, Alicia?
TikTok at Drumsicle. Same with Instagram, Drumsicle.
Wow.
Yep. Not too hard.
Just, wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The first ever podcast for the Cozy Socks. I appreciate you for coming out. Please, stay cozy. Good night.